ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. This is the following video which we did yesterday. That was the first one, and this is the next one where we discussed about the 3 questions and answers yesterday. So that was about the Girish, Nimma mane elli ide, that means Girish, where is your house? And whereas Girish need to find some words and then say that whatever he can, that means whatever you can, you need to give answers. Okay. And next question was Nimma maneyalli yaru yaru iddare, that means who are all there in your house. Okay. And third question was Nimma office elli ide, so where is your office? Then you need to say whether it's in Indiranagar, whether it is in Rajajnagar, whatever it is, you need to try to say in Kannada. And fourth one was Neenu office ge hege bartiya, how will you come to office? Okay, that was the fourth question. Let's see today, let's discuss about these 3 questions, and also if time permits we'll see if at all we can actually have some more new questions, and which we can make it easier for you to find some words which is there already in your mind. Maybe you just need to search them in the mind, the Kannada words. Nenne Mother's Day alva. I know yesterday it was not Mother's Day. We have just taken this just to find some words. Okay, so nenne Mother's Day alva, isn't it? Yesterday Mother's Day, isn't it? Alva is isn't it? Nimma taige, to your mother, yenadaru gift kotteya. So did you give any gift? Okay, anything or any is yenadaru. Gift kotteya, that means did you give any gift? That is the question. Now you need to think that actually what you want to say. If you want to say I gave a gift, maybe that can be any the cloth, or that may be golden ring, whatever it is. So if you want to say about you, then what you have to use? Kotte, that means I gave. Kotte is I gave, that is about me, I'm telling. If we say kotta or kottalu, something that we are talking about others. Nanu namma taige ಒಂದು sweater kotte, I can say. That means, so you can find out some words, whatever you can. This sweater, actually instead sweater you apply shawl or saree, or maybe the a fine a walking stick, whatever you can say, even 1 kg sweet. Okay, ನಾನು ನೆನ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ 1 kg ಸ್ವೀಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ನಾನು ನೆನ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ 1 kg ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ 1 ಬಂಗಾರದ ring kotte. So you can just make up some sentences. Okay, and you also you can say about your sister or brother. Okay, or about your kids. Nanna tangi is younger sister. Nanna tangi namma taige ಒಂದು ring ಕೊಟ್ಟಳು. ಕೊಟ್ಟಳು, kotte means me. ಕೊಟ್ಟಳು, KO, capital T A, and then capital L U is nothing but kottalu. That means she gave, that is without respect. Okay, being she is my younger sister, we can actually use. So nanna tangi namma taige ಒಂದು ring kottalu, or you can say anything, whatever it is. If you want to say about your father, what actually he gave, then we have to apply the respect one. KO, capital T A, or and then U, that's kottaru. So I can say now namma tande namma taige ಒಂದು golden chain kottaru, you can say. Okay, whatever it is, it can be golden chain, it can be ring, or it can be something. Then you can say nanna makkalu, that means my kids. Nanna makkalu namma taige ಒಂದು ಸೀರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಸೀರೆ means saree. Okay, ಸೀರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. Why we are using kottaru here? Kottaru we can use for all people with respect, and also this goes with plural. So to whom I used kottaru? For my father. So there also I used saying that kottaru. And then nanna makkalu means kids. It is not only 1 kid, I am talking about 2 kids, then or maybe 3 kids, then I need to use kottaru. So many words actually you can make it, and then you can just say for whatever you will be able to think. As long as you know verb at least, easily you will be able to make up the sentences. We have already uploaded a video for gave, I gave. So that if you can follow, easily you will be able to make sentences with I gave, she gave. For if you want to say I gave, then we have to apply ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಐ ಗೇವ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ 1 kg ಸ್ವೀಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ 1 kg ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಳು. And if I want to say about my younger brother, which is without respect, for me I used kotte, for females I used she gave, that is kottalu. And for males I need to use without respect kotta or kottanu. Kottanu is the full word, but I can say kotta. Nanna tamma namma taayige ಒಂದು ರಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ, I can say ಕೊಟ್ಟ, or kottanu also we can use. Kottanu is the full word. And with respect, if we want to use, then I can use for my elder sister or elder brother, I can say ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೀರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. That means my elder sister gave a saree to my mother. Okay, that I can actually use. So that was about the 5th question. Now let's see 6th question. ನಾಳೆ, so I am asking you the question. Just assume I am asking you the question saying that I have a puja in my house, or we have a puja in our house. Will you come? That is the question. That means ನಾಳೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಹೌಸ್. ನಾಳೆ ಟುಮಾರೋ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಇದೆ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪೂಜಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಬರ್ತೀಯಾ, ಆರ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಇಸ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್, ಬರ್ತೀಯಾ is without respect. So then you need to say, if you know only one word, that bartini, that means I will come. Okay, aunga or aungi, then you can say bartini. You can make 2 word sentences, ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. You can make 3 word sentences, ನಾನು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. Or you can add up one more sentence saying that one more word, ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. And maybe you can actually ask one more question, at what time should I come? Okay, ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗೆ. ಗಂಟೆ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಅಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಶುಡ್ ಐ ಕಮ್, ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್. ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ನಾನು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೇಳಿ ಈಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು is please tell me the address. Okay, I don't know your house, I need your address. Okay, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ನನಗೆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆ್ಯಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಡೂ. ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ is will you do with respect. Okay, ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ will you do without respect. ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆ್ಯಪ್ಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ನಿನ್ನ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ your address. Ninna address is your address. So very easy. Just one word if you know, you will be able to give answer. 2 words, still. 3 words, really good. 4 words, 5 words, 6 words. As long as we keep using one by one word, we'll be easily able to get it. Then next one is ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. So I am Ramesh. Just assume I am Ramesh. Okay, and you are Girish. ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೂವ is flower. ಹೂವ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀಯಾ, or I can say ತರ್ತೀಯಾ. ತರ್ತೀಯಾ is question, will you bring. ತರ್ತೀರಾ is the same question with respect. Okay, and then ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀಯಾ is the question without respect. ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀರಾ is the question with respect. So I asked you question, while coming. ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ is while coming. ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ while doing. Okay, and ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ while going. Then ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ while putting. So now let's see. I asked you question, while coming will you please bring some flowers. And you can say, if you want to bring, you can say ತರ್ತೀನಿ. ತರ್ತೀನಿ is I will bring. You can also say ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. That means I will bring. ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ is also I will bring. ತರ್ತೀನಿ is also I will bring. Okay, and so you can say ನಾನು 1 kg ಹೂವ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಆರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ನಾನು 1 kg ಹೂವ ತರ್ತೀನಿ. ವಿಚೆವರ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸಿಯರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ದೋಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಲೇಟರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್, ಆಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮೆನಿ ಮೋರ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸೇ ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1 kg ಹೂವ ತರ್ತೀನಿ, that means I will bring 1 kilo flour. You can also say ನಾನು ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ತರ್ತೀನಿ, ಕೂಡ is also, ನಾನು ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ತರ್ತೀನಿ. and also you can say ನಾನು 1 kg ರೋಸ್ ಹೂವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ or ತರ್ತೀನಿ, I'll bring 1 kilo rose flowers. okay, so ಇನ್ನೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬೇಕಾ, ಇನ್ನೂ ఏనాದರೂ ಬೇಕಾ, క్యా అభి और कुछ चाहिए, ఇంకా ఏమైనా కావాలనా, ఇన్ని ఏదైనా వేణుమా, that is the question. okay, do you need any more things, I am ready to bring it. okay, just tell me, I am ready to get it. So that is the thing. One word, just one word, if you know tartini, then you got, you easily will be able to make it. So we need to understand for any verb, so when we are practicing, there will be just hardly 10 or 11 words which are there, that those 10 words, if you learn it for one tense, for that particular verb, we can use it for all people. For example, if I want to say I will bring it, nanu tartini. okay, so if I want to say my sister will bring it, nanna tangi tartale, whatever it is. So I can say nanu tarkari tartini, that means I will bring flowers. fine, the vegetables, we will take flowers only. Nanu huva tartini means I will bring flower. Nanna tangi huva tartale, that means my younger sister will bring flowers. okay, that is younger sister tartale, taru tale, tale always goes for female. okay, this is future tense. and if I want to say my brother will bring, nanna tamma tartane or tagondu bartane. similarly for males, tartale or tagondu bartale we can utilize. and if I want to say my mother will bring or father will bring or my elder sister will bring, with respect to all people, if I want to use, then I can say ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕ ಹೂವ ತರ್ತಾರೆ or ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಹೂವ ತರ್ತಾರೆ or ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ರೇ for all people, ತಾರೆ goes for all the respect one, actually, that we use it to give respect for all people, I can say. and then ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಹೂವ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ or tartare we can utilize. okay, just one word, 2 words, they are helping us to make sentences easily. so just follow this, maybe small. For example, if I ask you a question, ನೀನು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀಯಾ, where are you, if you are at home, then you have to say ನಾನು ಈಗ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. if I ask you ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀಯಾ, what are you doing, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀಯಾ, then you can say ನಾನು ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. if you know the verb ನೋಡು, okay, that is present continuous, I am watching, ನಾನು ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. or if you want to say ನಾನು ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, you can use I am preparing food. if you want to say ನಾನು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, that means I am taking bath, you can say ನಾನು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. or if you want to say ನಾನು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, you can use ನಾನು I am doing puja. if you want to say I am doing yoga, please use ನಾನು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. okay, very easy. but if we don't know the verbs, we will not be able to use it. Verbs also we should know, and the tenses also we should know, because in every tense, actually, the totally it goes in a totally different way. for example, ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, okay, is present continuous, whereas ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ is future tense. very important. I hope these videos are helping you to learn Kannada. most of you are following, and most of you are giving your comments. it's really good. and whoever they have more questions, please do let me know. I am ready to give you the answer. and we are starting a new batch on 29th October, okay, for online classes in the Google Meet. those who are interested, please do let me know. my mobile number is 9341895618. Namaskara.